Check out this just actual hatchet job that CNN was trying to take out on Mr. Bernard.
I do want to be clear here. You're saying that you never told Senator Warren that a woman could not win the election.
That is correct.
Senator Warren, what did you think when Senator Sanders told you a woman could not win?
Did you see what CNN and that supposed moderator did right there? They just took the Warren camp's version of the story and repeated it like Bernie Sanders hadn't just said that he never said that a woman couldn't become president. And then let's listen again.
Election.
That is correct.
Senator Warren, what did you think when Senator Sanders told you a woman could not?
So they're just repeating exactly what Warren and her team was saying, that, oh, what did you think when Bernie said to you that a woman couldn't become president? Like, do you have any type of journalistic integrity? I would say no, from parroting just complete biased question to Elizabeth Warren, taking her opinion, and the audience knew it. And then this is the people on Morning Joe, Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough, among some others, discussing that total butcher job that CNN moderator just exhibited.
I'm confused as to why it turned from Bernie Sanders saying I didn't say it
Exactly.
to Elizabeth Warren being asked, what did you think when he said it? He says he didn't say it.
Exactly.
So you turn to Elizabeth Warren.
I mean, it has to be pretty bad for CNN to get called out by MSNBC. Not exactly the most honest, media outfit in the business either. But, it's pretty bad when they have to call out CNN for their horribleness.
Did he say it? That's the issue. I mean, it's bizarre. What the heck happened there? Are they listening? Because you got to listen when you do a debate.
You got to listen.
And then take the question to the next candidate.
Exactly.
You just missed that. You waited to go.
But this is the story.
Yes.
By the way, I've had private conversations taken to the press and totally manipulated for the benefit of the person who was sharing the story. This happens all the time. It's clear there's a misunderstanding, or Elizabeth Warren is focused on something that was said. And Bernie Sanders is not going to be someone who says, I don't think a woman could win. That's just stupid.
Right. It would not be smart.
You just need to say that.
Also, Bernie went to her in 2015 and said, hey, I think you can win. I think you should run for president.
This is a terrible issue to bring up.
This is such small ball.
There you go. People on Morning Joe even saw through the horrible job that CNN moderator did by just parroting exactly what Elizabeth Warren and her campaign were saying, taking that at face value, even though literally right before that Bernie Sanders was denying that he ever said that. And I just have a hard time believing that Bernie Sanders would say that. And then I just see how shady Elizabeth Warren is acting, shaking the hands with Pete Buttigieg and Joe Biden. Joe Biden bragged about working with segregationists. You're okay with shaking his hand, but you're not okay with shaking Bernie Sanders' hand. Somebody who marched during the civil rights era and has always stood up for social justice and has been fighting for, equality for, basically for his whole adult life. And you won't shake his hand after? Pretty shady on the Warren side. And, I tend to think what Kyle Kalinske said is that maybe she's trying to buddy up to Joe Biden. They have some type of deal, maybe some type of position in a Biden administration, maybe vice president, maybe something else. So they got maybe some type of deal going on. And then that's why she's taking these really shady attacks at Bernie Sanders. But I don't think it's going to work, and I think it's going to backfire and just galvanize more support behind Bernie Sanders, because they clearly see it as a attack, a political assassination, because Warren's tanking in the polls, and she can't go after him on his policy or record because he's far and away the best candidate on that as well. And then, you have a lot of the media in the tank for, Warren and centrist status quo. That's why you have, that CNN moderator repeating just an all-out fabrication and not batting an eye while doing it. So what do you think of CNN's horrible job of moderating last night's debate? And this isn't the only example. They talked a lot about foreign policy and, wars and conflicts in the Middle East. There was no talk about how they were going to pay for those very expensive wars and occupations. But as soon as the subject changed towards, Medicare for all and these social programs, how are you going to pay for it? Where's the money going to come from? How are you going to fund it? But we got money for wars, but we can't seem to find it for Medicare for all. That's CNN in a nutshell for you. We got money for war. We don't got money to keep people in the U.S. from dying to lack of access to health care. Anyways, those are my thoughts. Thank you for helping me get to 100 subscribers. I'll be doing a polar plunge this weekend and then sharing it with y'all. Peace. Much love.